Hey everybody, this is TotalGamerJunkie. I want to welcome you all back to my channel. So, sad news, good news. We have got the last episode of Fate of Atlantis, which is the good news. The sad news is this is the last DLC content we're going to get. We're not going to see anything else. Because as you know, there's no more yearly content after this episode. Which is alright, like, I guess, because the content has been very great. Like, I know there was, people had some issues with how episode 2 of the first hidden the first hidden blade ended, but I still love all the Assassin's Creed lore in that. And this was supposed to be up earlier, but I was busy drawing in that, just trying to get my drawing on, be a master drawer. Anyways, you can see in the top right corner I'm level 99. So yeah, I before the farming quest got cancelled, I was actually doing them. I got to level 99. And as you can see here, if we go to the inventory, I've leveled up bits of my arm. I got the helmet and the boots, but no, and my sword, but no, the torso and that. They're not leveled up, so whoops. Well, anyways, let's pick up where we last left off.
We're nearing the end of your journey, Keeper. You and the staff are nearly connected. Are you ready to proceed?
I am ready to proceed.
I'm ready. Let's go.
I'm ready to meet Poseidon. And if you also remember, in the present day, Layla knocked out Victoria with the staff of Trismegistus. Because I thought she killed her. I thought she killed her, but now it's like she locked her out. I mean, she knocked her out, not locked her out. We also heard that Osto Berg at the end of the first DLC, so hopefully we'll see him in this one as well. Oh, speaking of Layla, here we are. Victoria, where is Victoria? Be safely away. No? Okay then. Because remember,
Back so soon?
Althea was like, no, you're not worthy of the star.
I know it wasn't going long in the Animus, but I couldn't wait.
I've been thinking about whether or not I should let you continue. And I have my answer, but I'm afraid you won't like it.
Don't tell me I can't go into the third simulation.
I'm sorry, Layla. I made a miscalculation, and I factored you in when it was a mistake to do so. I see that clearly now. It's time for you to leave Atlantis.
You can't do this. Not now! I've seen Elysium and the Underworld. You can't take that away!
If I'd known this reality would go the direction it did, you wouldn't have seen any of it. You're too human. Your DNA has succumbed to the corrupting nature of the staff.
Listen, I know the bleeding effect is real, and accessing Deimos' memory did affect me. But I've studied Isu artifacts. This is the last stage of my trials. When it's over, my DNA will be able to overcome the staff's control.
Perhaps. But you won't see that through. My simulations are closed to you.
Oh, come on, Althea. Yeah. Yeah, come on. Yeah, no matter what, I'm going back in.
I didn't want to play this card, but I will. I built this Animus. I know the tech. It doesn't matter whether or not you want me in the simulation.
You really think your rudimentary understanding of our technology would allow you to break in? As the Greeks would say, that's your hubris talking.
All I know is this. We can do this together, or I do this alone. Don't let us become enemies.
Even if I were to let you in, your doctor is dead.
If I
She's
could
dead?
take that back, I would.
I thought she was knocked
But I
out.
can't. And I have to keep going.
Okay,
For
so I
her
guess she is dead. Alright then.
Your body wouldn't be able to withstand the simulation.
Not
My
that I'm
body is
complaining, because I know
fine.
she was a
The
Templar
staff kept Cassandra alive for
in the
thousands of
books
years.
where there
I've
was
got a
like
protection
trying to find the
guarantee.
pride in the
Your
beast.
mind is a different story
I guess she
altogether.
became an assassin.
You don't have the sense to see its degradation.
When you break it down, this staff heals, Alethea. I could come out of this smarter, more in control. Invincible.
That's quite a leap in logic.
Just let me see for myself. Please.
Go.
Oh my god, thank you. You won't regret this. Here we go.
I'll see you inside.
Oh god, what's gonna happen now? I know, I'm not saying I don't trust Althea, but I don't know what she's up to, because, precursors, they're a tricky bunch, like, we don't trust them. Like, take Juno, for example. And you got the cult of Juno, the ones who want to bring her back to life. That was the game in Syndicate. That's why they had to get the Shroud of Eden to bring her back to life. And then there's her husband, Aita, also known as Bartholomew Roberts in Assassin's Creed 4 in the past, but in present day was known as John, the IT guy. So yeah. Broken or forgotten, most ancient Izu artifacts have been lost to the years. Althea simulations provide a unique opportunity to live as the Izu did. The Dicas test. Judge and juror of a Dicas test was empowered to pass judgment on all matters of law and custom within his or her jurisdiction. Oh, so that's what that means. That's what they were calling me in, well, calling Alexios in the trailer that I reacted to. The Dicas test. Somewhere in Atlantis, Hephaestus created 3 templates of legendary Izu power. Gather enough adamant ingots to rouse the flames of the Forge of Atlantis. The last great Izu city, Atlantis was the product of Izu minds and human strength. This legacy to Poseidon, Lord of the Sea, was ironically doomed to end at the bottom of his realm. Yeah, like when we last left off, we were about to kick Hades right in the face, but then, if you remember, the cutscene just like that, the animus just ended because Victoria pulled us out. Yep, here we go. So we're gonna kick him in the face now. What? Oh no, it's Poseidon.
That's enough!
So he created
No
this war
need
then.
to shout. This isn't your domain, brother. Hades has nothing left to offer you. You are never meant to stay here, nor Elysium. You didn't belong on Kefalonia, and you didn't belong in Sparta. I can offer you a place you do belong. It's time you finally found it. Atlantis awaits.
Anywhere is better than here.
I won't forget this.
What's happening?
No!
What happened? I'm so confused right now. Did he just die? Could not. Hades can't die in the underworld. Or if he does, he should come back a day later.
There's no need for that here. You're safe.
I've heard that before.
I know, right?
This place isn't like any other you've been. There's no Persephone, no Hades.
Just you.
Just me. The Castis Vasilevs, the Grand Adjudicator of all Atlantis. But to you, I am Poseidon. What I'm offering you, Keeper of the Stuff, is a place at my side. Join me as my Castis.
Do you want me to be the judge and jury, basically? I mean, I get that from what I read. That's what it means, right? When I was reading that thing on the screen was loading.
Welcome home.
Yeah, what
If
is
you're
it?
the Castis Vasilevs,
Dicastes.
you expect me to be...
The Castis, the judge. Be my hand in laying and enforcing judgment in Atlantis.
Well, I must warn you that I'm not always right.
I was both surprised and encouraged by your actions in the underworld. Fortunes were exchanged in response to your choices. But trust that I learned your reverence to justice is true.
Hades must have told you about my staff.
He didn't have to. As is the way with all heroes, your journey has become the stuff of Atlantean legend.
Then you know my staff is the reason I'm here. I need to learn how to master it.
This land is a paradise of power for those with Isu devices, but all in good time.
This place is the real Atlantis. I mean, it's intact. I thought the city was destroyed.
Yeah, I thought the same
Every
too.
7 years, our great city begins a new cycle, if judged to be imperfect.
And who's the judge?
Before your arrival, it was my decision alone. Now that I have you at my side, I intend for this cycle to last an eternity.
So you expect me to live among you? A home among gods?
Gods? We are much more than the human conception of gods. Your father called us the ones who came before. But as Alethea told you, we are the Isu.
You know about my staff, Pythagoras, and Alethea? I'm starting to feel very watched.
Your
Wouldn't be
trials in
surprised.
both Elysium and the Underworld. No, your triumphs there are known to us.
My trials forced me into rebellion. They made me face the dead. My hardships make me a good Dicastis?
Nah,
We
there's
don't
gotta be a
always
catch.
choose our path, but in this case, your blood shows for you. You possess both DNA strands, the best of humans and Isu. I have no doubt that you are our mutual future.
Yeah, I'm done helping because no, I helped Hades, he betrayed me. I helped, Hades' wife. Whatever her name was, I forget. Not Hecate. So yeah, I'm done.
Call yourselves whatever you want. You people have used me, lied to me, and tried to kill me.
You've done the same to others when it was necessary, but it's all the more reason to overcome that now. Lead by example. My people can change, just as you can.
I'm listening.
Humans have 5 senses to understand the world around them. We have been blessed a 6th. Knowledge.
Eagle vision, basically.
No, it is not merely your vision of the eagle. The essence of that sense sleeps now, but it can be awoken in Atlantis. Your stuff is more than a key. It's a bridge between who you are now and who you must become.
And if I fully awaken this 6th sense, I'll have mastered the staff?
That and more. Come, let me show you.
I accessed power sources in Elysium and the Underworld. They helped my knowledge, I think, but they haven't changed my senses.
In Atlantis, you'll find the sources that awaken your new sense much more concentrated. Not only will your knowledge grow here, but it will thrive. You'll find 3 such sources once you leave this palace. You know them as Keeper's Insights.
Damn right I know
Doesn't
him.
look like
Keep his
anyone can
insights.
get through.
It's blocked to those who haven't full access to our knowledge. Find the source of that knowledge within this palace. Try to pass through once you do.
Izu knowledge. The Izu sixth sense, also known as knowledge, can be gathered by scanning various pieces of Izu tech. Keeper Insight, Izu data catches, and the Izu Codex, Izu artifacts found in Atlantis. Izu.
Hello, Layla.
Oh, Alethea, that's it.
You needed intervention. I couldn't stop you physically, but perhaps I can make you understand through technical means.
No, I've got this. Stay out of it.
Let's go up, aren't I? Pretty sure. Wait, what? Alright, let me do this again. Here we go. How am I getting... Ah, okay, yep, I see. Yeah. Let's go this way.
Strange.
Duties of the
But it feels like
Decastes.
stuff is becoming a part of me.
Poseidon, the
I
oh,
think I'm starting to
whoops.
understand. It's like I can feel Isu memories and hear their wisdom.
Poseidon, the Trident King, has decreed these rules be followed without discretion throughout Atlantis. 1. Ruling made by the Decastes must be followed. 2. The Decastes will act as an impartial judge and has authority over all except the Decastes Basileus. That's, I assume, is Poseidon. 3. Izu experimentation is prohibited on all humans and the Decastes will see to its adherence. 4. Matters of Izu and human, or Izu, sorry, Izu and human concern must be considered without bias. 5. All judgments made by the Decastes will directly influence the cycle's success. Okay, we're seeing how Atlantis is destroyed, basically. Does that mean this cycle is going to end up with it being destroyed, or something like that? Because like, in the present day, it's all ruins. Unless, like, it's a portal to an alternate world or something, I don't know. Ubisoft presents The Fate of Atlantis, Episode 3, Judgment of Atlantis.
Now I know what you meant about the sources being more concentrated. I feel different.
Many things are different here, Decastes. You'll discover that in time. Atlantis awaits you. I have one rule that is absolute. Our technology cannot be used on my human civilians. Their bodies cannot withstand the power. The Isu know this above all.
So, I'm free to go? What task should the Decastes do first?
Even Atlantis is not a perfect society. It yearns for balance. So be that balance. Then when your role as guide to the people is fulfilled, it may well be perfection.
I hope
Don't
so.
worry. You've already earned my respect, which is a trial in itself.
Now, who's this?
Decastes, His Eminence Atlas humbly requests that you join him at his Doma to discuss a matter of grave importance.
Right. I'll make sure to stop by.
Staff of
His
Decastes.
Eminence? This place is more kings than Sparta.
Let's take a look at this. "25 plus warrior damage, 30 plus damage for staff. Staff damage becomes knockdown damage. It is the role of the Discates to be just. It is the role of the staff to just hit hard." Oh, that's nice. It's got an apple leading on it too. Nice. So am I just jumping down basically? Yep. Multiple quests accepted. I don't remember accepting multiple quests. What blasphemy is this? There's another precursor.
Ah, you've arrived.
Atlas.
I'm honored that the Castis would accept my humble request.
Ah, yeah.
You're
Atlas was
I take it.
In the flesh.
the one that held the
thank you for coming
world
to
together or
see me.
something like that.
I'm
I don't know.
sure
I'm not
you're
too
very
familiar with the
busy.
Greek gods.
The burden my father
Persephone,
carried
that's
not
it.
a
That
light
was Hades' wife was called Persephone. And the
I
Castis
seem
is
to have a lot to do around
Yeah,
here,
it's a
thanks
big
to
job.
Poseidon. But if I can
the
help,
Castis
I
is a
will.
big job.
A noble pursuit. As my messenger stressed, the situation is dire. The Vicastis is just who I need.
Well, here I am.
It's my brothers, the Archons. They have issues with the human populations under their control. Tensions between Isu and humans are mounting. Without order, the problems will grow severe.
I'll try and use my position to help them where I can.
Find Hadiros, Amphilis, and Azaeas. Through your shining example, I hope they learn the valuable lessons in discipline they so desperately need.
And if I help them, you're hoping it'll maintain the peace between Isu and humans.
That's the plan. Poseidon should have known they weren't ready for the responsibility an Archon bears. But that's his failing.
Tell me about Gaviros.
You'll find him near the arena, hard at work planning his next...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this
exhilarating
episode has arena
spectacle, I'm
battles as
sure.
well.
What should I know about Amphiris?
He's probably off terrorizing people near the fortified Doma of Ochtonos. Make sure you don't sneak up on him. He's quite jumpy.
What about Azais? Who is he?
You'll find dear Azais wherever there is humanitarian work to be done.
Because I'm pretty sure this guy's a Greek god, because that's what this game is basically been telling us, that all the Izu here are Greek gods.
We have
Or all the
Archons
Greek
where I'm
gods
from.
were Izu, basically.
Do they fulfill the same duties?
They are charged with overseeing and ruling the humans of Atlantis, ensuring all live comfortably and peacefully, a job at which I fear they're failing.
There always seems to be unrest between the two races. The Underworld and Elysium were no different.
Time passes and tensions keep building. I expected my father to handle it, but Atlantis grows steadily worse, and no one wants to see
He's,
what could
what's his
happen
name?
if
Son.
precautions are
He's
not taken.
Poseidon's son. I mean, that's what I'm gathering, I guess.
I'll find the Archons and make sure their problems are taken care of.
I don't like that smile. What's going on? Oh. Story pod. Yeah, I really need to get some. So how big is this map? Is this literally it? Just this? Seems a bit small, but alright. Wait, is there... No, that's just it. Alright then. Let's look at these quests now. Find and talk to Azaeas. Or Aziz, whatever it's called. Whatever his name is. Wow, that's cool. There's like a whistle nut. Can't whistle for a horse here. Ah, it's such a shame. Poseidon's Woods. We got another quest here as well. First, I'm gonna... Here I'm gonna head up to get that. Oh, there's one here too, okay. I'm gonna get this one first. Since it's the taller of the two. When I say taller, I mean it's the one that's more higher up. Come on. There we go. Extend. Alright, there we go. I don't know why you couldn't climb up. Why I had to move across instead of you going straight up on the line. I'm gonna hop on top, right? I'm pretty sure it's... Yeah, it's up top. It's not near the portal or anything. Wrong, Sandra. Sorry if this is just going slow, because you know I just want to get these things now, so if I do have to fast travel, if I am going to these places here, like somewhere over there, I can just fast travel back to mainland. That way I can, you know, play the game quicker. Right. Climb. Almost there. Fire, can't go there. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, let's go. Whoop. Here we go. This is how I think. It's a beautiful city. There's one over there too. Just down here. There's a mission over here, so I'll see what this one is first. There's a question mark too. Of course, we got these types of cards here. Oh no, what? Not my enemy.
What's this?
Protect yourself. The armor that comes into your possession represents protection not meant for us. It was forged for the Decastes, but who's to say they deserve all the power in Atlantis? In this realm of Isu versus humans, a just Decastes will let us be Atlantean holy marks, keep it for ourselves until we are found out. The pieces are spread among you in the domes of Mesta, Elsepinos, Minas, Azaz, and Otto, Faunus, whatever that word is. Keep them safe. Be. Let's have a look at the map now. Here we go. Hunt down clues to find them then, basically. Oh, my horse can come here, I reckon. Because I was thinking because the area is small, can my horse come into this area? I was like, maybe, but yeah, he can. Let's go, Phobos. And there's a location there, but I just want to get this synchronization point first and then do some story missions. Oikos of Atlantis. Personal quest, just down there. Then there's this other place that's over here. Is how do I do this? There we go. That's everything I can see now. The map wasn't showing too much, and I was like, what's going on? Where are you going? Get back here. There we go. I find and talk to Azaeus. Azaeus is working in the northeastern part of Oikos of Atlantis. He helps people south of Doma of Amphiris. Well, that's okay. But he can't die, he's Hades' horse. And again, Hades did die, or something happened to him, I don't know what.
Is Azais a physician and an Archon?
Here we go, another Izu. Which was to be expected, of course. Not that I'm complaining or anything.
What have I missed? What must I do?
Azais? You have your hands full.
Vigastis, you're a welcome sight. The only one I've had in some time.
So many sick. I'm surprised that anything can spread in a place as advanced as this.
It's shocking. Nothing I have tried will cure the sick or stop the pathogen spreading. I've lost so many already.
When did you first notice people were getting sick?
At the start of this cycle, it began quite slowly and I didn't think much of it. But then the cases grew rapidly day by day. The more that fell sick, the faster the pathogen spread.
Oh, well, we're gonna have to fix this, aren't we,
You
people?
seem really worried. Have you ever seen a sickness like this before?
No. There are many odd phenomena during this cycle. Plants dying, strange insects, and animal attacks. I worry about what this could signify.
Well, let's
Don't
help.
worry. We'll find a way to stop the sickness. Tell me what you need.
Well, there was a device being worked on by a scientist named Consus. Its intention was to rapidly heal injuries and eradicate disease.
Was?
His device is missing. Scientists here have tried to replicate it based on the schematics, but it's still in the experimental phase, and it hasn't been tested on humans.
So it may not work.
That's not the biggest issue. Poseidon has outlawed the use of our technology on humans. I fear that if we don't act quickly, the pathogen will spread across Atlantis.
We should purge the sickness. I'll go get
If
the
you think
device.
this healing device can help the sick, then I'll make sure that you have it.
The wisdom of an issue, but the compassion of a human. You were a good choice for the Gustis. You'll find the device in one of the issue laboratories, in the Consus archive.
You know, if we're purging the sickness, and that means we're killing every person, right? And we don't want that. As the Discates, we have to make the choices that are fair for the people, but also for the Izu. Alright. Take it I can just run there. I don't really need to walk or anything. Consus archive. That was what was in the Assassin's Creed book I was reading, volume 1. During the Salem witch trial, they were mentioning Consus. I couldn't figure out whether it was Consus or Conscious. Now we know it's Consus.
The devices Ace wants must be inside.
Okay. This is clear. Oh, okay, I thought this was gonna hurt me or something, or I couldn't get through. Okay then. How's this spear work? Oh god. Don't even know how to use the staff properly. I'll just use my... Oh god. And I'm gonna be dead. Come on, heal, heal. Got him. Kinda looks like the armor you get in Origin. Is it? Well, I blocked. What madness is this? Oh. I'll show you. Alright, here we go. Oh god damn it, using one of those people, you bastard! Oh god, heal! I love this healing ability. It lets me get back. Yeah, I know I have to hit him to heal, but it's pretty cool. Izu, sorry, commands the boots. Alright, so I'm going to go this way then. Yes, I am. Got him. Collect adamant ingot.
This metal is heavy.
Yeah, this is the stuff I need to forge those unlimited weapons in it. A meeting hall will be built in the Declassi's honor once the forge is destroyed at a later date.
I have to find this place.
So loot, treasure, and scan Izu data cache. What's over here? Alright, there any chests or something over here? Don't think so. So I'll just head back to where I was, and then we'll see where I have to go now. Okay. Is this it? That's loot treasure, 1 and 2. Nothing behind there, no.
An Isu device. It's like nothing I've ever seen.
Experimental medical Izu device. Where is this chest? Is it in here? Oh wait, is this Keeper's Insight? Oh no, Tale of Brothers. Personal account. For those who exist past this cycle of destruction, take these words as warning. Hades' brother to Poseidon is a mastermind of leadership. You all want to read this, and you can. Here you go, you can just read that. Zeus, okay. Their other brother, Golden Child atop Mount Olympus, has been a taboo topic, but more cycles than have been recorded. If the brothers had it their way, their brood would have stopped at 2. One myth tells of a time Zeus came to Atlantis personally to reprimand his brother. As soon as he left, Poseidon destroyed the cycle just to get his stench out of the air. There is truly bad blood. This Pontus Shroud of Eden. This is what I was talking about. It's in Syndicate as well. While Hephaestus was a master of forging instruments of war, his apprentice Consus proved himself equally capable of creating instruments of life. It was during the War of the Unification where the scientists met bloodshed with innovation. In the face of an ever-rising death toll, he worked obsessively to create a device which could restore bodies devastated by war to their previously healthy state. He eventually succeeded in creating a prototype. As he approached the end of his natural life, he uploaded his consciousness into this new device. Unable to communicate with the outside world, however, he and the prototype disappeared into obscurity for centuries. Many failed attempts were made by fellow Izu scientists to replicate Consus' invention. During the previous cycle, rumors surfaced about the discovery of Consus' original prototype, but evidence of this discovery has yet to be revealed. So this is the prototype then. Is there anything... What are you doing, Cassandra? Go up. Is there anything up here? Do I go down here? I didn't check in here. Take care of him first. There we go. Looks like that data cache from Rogue. The box. Shows where all the precursor items are in the
What
world.
was in that box? My body's tingling like mad. Must be more of these somewhere.
Alright, that's everything in the room. Now I can get out of here and return to Azaius. Or whatever he's called. I'm just gonna call him Azaius. Whether or not that's right or wrong.
I don't understand how this glowing cloth is going to heal the sick. I hope Azais is right.
Doma of Emperors. Oh, and I'm nearly at 3 skill points now. There's a lion there, okay then. Can it bring the dead back to life, or does it just heal people? And its healing properties, is it like with the south of Trismegistus, or no?
I've brought the glowing cloth you've asked for.
It's a nanotech matter regenerator, in fact. But you have it. I can't believe it. Now then, let's see what this thing can do.
What the hell?
Besides, what the fuck did you do?
I thought I had calibrated correctly. Oh no, what have I done? I killed this poor human. The device doesn't work, and you stole it against Poseidon's laws. What do we do now?
You have to
This
try
device is
again.
your only chance of stopping the sickness. You need to keep trying.
Yes, you're right. Not trying will just mean more innocent lives are lost. I think if I make some adjustments, I can get it to function on humans correctly.
Just as long as you're focusing on the dead humans and not the living ones, then it will be alright.
Everyone seems to be looking much better. Well, almost.
Alright, so
everyone.
they're better now then.
The device still needs work, but it has incredible potential. Poseidon won't be happy that we broke his law, but I'm glad you were the one to do it and not me. In any case, I'm eternally grateful for your help. Thank you.
Royal Atlantean Breastplate. Right now, the next place to go is over here, I believe. I'm going to head over here first to this synchronization point since it's closer to the mission. That way I can unlock fast travel. Mastery level
I hope
3.
they're not all this intense.
You know, I'm just going to end the video here. I know it's a short one, but what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to go to these areas, you know, get all the synchronization points. I'm gonna basically go to these question marks, unlock all the cave areas just around here, so that way I can focus on the main story and not have to do the mission, and so you don't have to watch me doing all this. So anyways, I'm just gonna end the video here. I hope you all enjoyed it, and the next one will be way longer, I promise. This is TotalGamerJunkie, signing off.